Hey you guys, it's Ray Yuri, better known as Rainy Like a Rainy Day, and today I want to talk specifically to pet owners. My question I have for you is, what will you do in the event that your pet, your loved one, passes away? So I want to actually share with you my story. And please forgive me if I end up starting to get a little teary-eyed, okay? So this past Saturday, we had to say our final goodbyes to our little guy, Sticks. Sticks was a 3.2 pound Yorkie that I rescued a little over 10 years ago. So pretty much he has been with me majority of my adult life in regards to like some special events that have happened over the years. So he's been a special part of our life. Very, very sweet little guy. And I just remember driving over to Orlando, so excited to rescue him coming home and getting lost up under the sofa, y'all, because he was so little. Like we literally had to go and get a cat bell so that we can hear him as he was moving around. Like I did do my research in regards to, their life expectancy, which for teacup Yorkies is anywhere between 11 and 13 years. And Sticks lived to be roughly about 12 years, give or take, because I'm not quite sure his true age when we actually rescued him. But give or take, I'm going to say he was about 12 years of age, and he literally went everywhere with us. He went on planes. He was up in Connecticut in snow, traveled with us down to South Carolina, just various places. Sticks was there. And this past weekend, unfortunately, we did have to say our final goodbyes. And you guys, that was like a hard thing. Like, to be with somebody for so long and then for them to pass away. I don't care who you are, whatever the case may be. When you have a fur baby, and he was literally our baby because we don't have kids, but when you have a fur baby that you love for so many years and they pass away, oh my God, y'all, it is hard. It is truly hard. But after he passed away, I end up doing some, let me take that back. Right before he passed away, we kind of knew he was starting to get a little older. So we just kind of started doing a little research, and we found out, in the state of Florida, they there have different administrative codes as well as different statutes that you must follow when you have a domestic animal that passes away. They have different requirements related to if they have any type of disease, if they pass of natural causes, as well as euthanasia. So definitely make sure you Google your respective state to find the rules. So I actually ended up talking to two cremation companies in the Tampa Bay area. One was called Faithful Friends Pet Cremation, that was actually in Zephyr Hills, and the other was called Honor Thy Pet Cremation and Funeral Services. And you guys, both of these companies were so nice over the phone. I know one of them was like, oh my gosh, this lady is like really going crazy, hysterical on the phone, but they were so sweet and understanding. She even was like, well, do you need to call me back? And I'm like, no, it's just hard right now. They were very understanding. But I definitely would highly recommend that you look into both of these companies. Again, it's called Faithful Friends Pet Cremation as well as Honor Thy Pet Cremation and Services, and just have a conversation with them. I do know with Faithful Pets, they actually even have pre-arrangements where you can kind of start the process now in regards to what will happen in the event that your loved one passes away.
Here is the card for Faithful Friends. They also had a website for our pet memorial. And then they gave us a nice card as well too. They gave us a copy of the footprint as well as this beautiful poem. Here's the cremation information. They also gave us a bookmark and a piece of cloth where it had seeds so we can plant on his behalf. This was the box that his urn came in, and this is what we decided to do for him. And all of that was placed inside of this bag.
What I can also tell you to expect to be crying. Expect to cry uncontrollably, unexpectedly. I know it really has been hitting me these last few mornings, not being able to hear his bell. Okay, I'm back. So my final thing is, if you have went through this in regards to a fur baby, if you're going through it currently with a fur baby, or if you go through it in the future, just know I totally understand where you're coming from, and I'm sending you virtual hugs as you go through this time. It's a difficult time. I don't care what anybody say. again, when you raise a fur baby in any sort of way, if you've been with them for any certain amount of time, you're gonna care for them and you are gonna cry. I mean, I've tried to control it, but it's just the simple fact that that's my baby. At the end of the day, that was my baby. Also, too, if you do have other pets, just also keep an eye on them. I know Sticks was raised with my other cockapoo, and then we also inherited my sister's, but with the cockapoo, they were pretty much raised together. So we are keeping an eye on him. We will not be getting any new animals to try to do any type of replacements because, of course, he's unreplaceable. But again,
since the recording of that video, our cockapoo did pass away, and we decided to go with Honor Thy Pet this go around only because they were closer than going to Zephyrhills based on where we live, and these are all the things that came with it. This was him after we had him for a few months. We got him when he was 6 months old, and then this was him a few months before he passed away.
and I hope you guys are able to take away something, but if nothing else, to get your plan in place, because when the heartbreak comes, you're gonna be emotional. So again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope this helped you out in some kind of way. Bye.